The Noble Mahāyāna Sūtra, the prediction for Brahmaśrī. Homage to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus did I hear at one time. The Blessed One was dwelling in Śrāvastī, in Prince Jeta's grove, Anatta Pindada's park, together with a great assembly of monks. At that time, one morning the Blessed One put on his lower robe and his upper robe, took his begging bowl, and walked toward the city of Śrāvastī to collect alms. At that same time, on the outskirts of Śrāvastī, there was a group of children sitting and playing with houses of sand, surrounding walls of sand, and pavilions of sand. The group of children saw the Blessed One approaching from afar. As soon as they saw him, they were elated, delighted, and glad at heart, and they continued sitting there and playing. Then, out of compassion for those children, the Blessed One went over to where they were sitting and playing. Among the children there was one boy named Brahmaśrī, who bowed at the feet of the Blessed One and sat right down in front of him. Even though he already knew what they would say, the Blessed One asked the children, "What are you doing, children?" "Blessed One," the children replied, "we are sitting here playing with these houses of sand, these surrounding walls of sand, and these pavilions of sand." The boy Brahmaśrī then said to the Blessed One, "Out of compassion for me, Blessed One, please accept this pavilion of sand." The Blessed One knew the lofty ambition and exuberance in the mind of the boy Brahmaśrī, and accepted the pavilion of sand out of compassion for him. Then, through the power of the Buddha, the pavilion of sand was instantaneously transformed into a pavilion made of the 7 precious jewels, and it stood there right in front of the Blessed One. On its eastern side were 84,000 pillars of gold. On its southern side were 84,000 pillars of silver. On its western side were 84,000 pillars of beryl, and on its northern side were 84,000 pillars of crystal. When the boy Brahmaśrī saw this wondrous display of extraordinary power, he became even more elated. The most immense joy welled up inside him, and he addressed the Blessed One with these verses. "Oh, the World Protector has displayed the immense expanse of his extraordinary power. The Buddha has displayed his extraordinary power out of compassion for me alone. This offering of a pavilion of sand, which I made to the great sage, has become something made of jewels. Oh, the Buddha is inconceivable. Oh, a field such as this one, a field of a Buddha, cannot be surpassed. The blind, those with loss of vision, and those with little wisdom do not know it. Best of those who walk on 2 feet, I aspire to achieve awakening, having obtained this field of beings, this opportunity so hard to obtain. I too wish to train in the qualities that you possess, O leader, so that, having attained unsurpassable awakening, I can use extraordinary powers such as yours." Then, at that moment, the Blessed One displayed a smile, and various multicolored rays of light issued from the Blessed One's mouth in such a way that blue, yellow, red, white, rose madder, crystalline, and silvery rays of light spread throughout endless, limitless world systems, reaching as far as the Brahma realm, and then they returned, circled the Blessed One 3 times, and disappeared into the Blessed One's Ushnisha. The venerable Ānanda then addressed the Blessed One with this verse: "The supreme victors, the leaders, the chiefs among beings do not display their smile without a reason. Compassionate One, for the world's benefit, please tell us why you displayed a smile just now." When this had been said, the Blessed One answered the venerable Ānanda, "Ānanda, do you see this boy, Brahmaśrī? "Yes, Blessed One, I see him," he replied. "Ānanda," said the Blessed One, "as a result of this root of virtue and this aspiration in his mind, this boy will not become a hell being for 3,200 eons, and then, once he has achieved awakening, he will be a Tathagata, a worthy one, a perfect and completely awakened Buddha, named the One Exalted Above All the Worlds." The Blessed One then addressed the Venerable Ānanda with these verses. "Faith in the Buddha generates merit in no small measure. So too does hearing the supreme Dharma and showing respect to the Sangha. For those with faith in the Buddha, attaining awakening is not difficult. Hence, those who aspire for awakening should venerate the leaders of the world. Ānanda, this boy will become a glorious one, best of those who walk on 2 feet, a leader of the world called the Exalted One. In this way, the Buddhas are inconceivable, and so too are the qualities of the Buddhas. Faith in those who are inconceivable bears fruit that is like that as well." After the Blessed One had spoken these words, the Venerable Ānanda and the boy Brahmaśrī were delighted, and they rejoiced at what the Blessed One had said. This concludes the noble Mahāyāna Sūtra, the prediction for Brahmaśrī.